Hi guys, in today's DIY I'll be showing you how to make your own crystal rhinestone ribbon. I love these rhinestone ribbons, but they can get quite expensive if you need to use a lot. This one is my version, and this one is the one I bought on Amazon, and it's 3/4 inch. And this is another one of my version, and I did it in black. And I also use blue sequins. Now let me show you how to make your own bling ribbon. I'm going to be using this chopping mat from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to be using my square ruler and mark out the sizes that I need. So I'll be making each strip 1/3 inch. So I'm just using my pencil to make sure all the lines are straight, and then I'll use my X-Acto knife to score each line. And I'm not cutting all the way through. I'm just scoring the lines so it will be easier to cut after I'm done. And it should look something like this when you're done. Next I'll take my tacky glue and I'll apply my tacky glue all over my chopping mat, and I'll spread a thick layer evenly, and I'll use my paintbrush to spread the glue. Next, I'll take my sand, my bag of sand from the Dollar Tree, and this is leftovers from another project. And you want to use white sand. I just have black on hand, so that's what I'll use. And I'm just going to spread it all over this chopping mat and make sure that it's coated evenly. I just love using sand to add texture to my DIYs. It's very inexpensive and it goes a long way. And I always pair it with my tacky glue because it bonds very well together. So the glue took about 30 minutes to dry. It's not fully dry, but it's dry enough for me to work with it. So I'm just cutting a piece off so I can test my spray paint. So after my top layer of sand was dry, the bottom is still wet. The tacky glue underneath is still wet. Then I start to spray paint, and I'll be using this Rust-Oleum Gloss Black and my chrome spray paint. So I wanted to test it alongside my chrome spray paint to see if one would hold the sand better than the other, but they both work the same, so I changed the color from black back to silver. So while the spray paint was still wet, I went ahead and added my silver glitter. So after the paint is dry, then you can use Mod Podge to seal it, and then you could stop here if you'd like, and you just squirt from the back to take off your piece, and then it's easy to lift once it's dry. And it should dry overnight depending on how much of the tacky glue you use. And I also kept a piece of it black, and I added this black glitter to it. So I did one strip of black and one strip of blue, and for those I use my Krylon shortcuts to seal my glitter. The Mod Podge will not work on dark colors, okay? It will leave it looking frosty, so on silver it's fine. I'm just showing you this. You can use your same chopping mat to help contain the glitter, because I'll be doing the blue next and I made a mess. So I'm gonna be doing the blue now, and I already have my tacky glue and the chopping mat. I'm just going to be using these flakes and these sequins. I'm also gonna add some iridescent glitter and some fine blue glitter. and this one dried very clear because we didn't use sand or spray paint. So for the last one, I ordered some crystal rhinestones on Amazon. I'm trying to match up to this one that I ordered, but the amount that they give in the package, it wouldn't make sense to DIY with just these crystals that they give. So I'm gonna test something. I'm just cutting off this piece of heat pan that they have hanging off on theirs, and I'm just going to put a few of my beads on it, and then I'm just going to use my iron to press it just to see how well it works. And the top side is sticky. It's already sticking the beads to it. It's too hot for me to lift, and it's sticking to the parchment paper, but after it was dry, it was pretty good, just like theirs. So I'm sure they use heat bond. I'm not sure which one, but if you'd like to make this and use all the beads, it wouldn't be worth it. So I'm going to be doing it my way with my sand, and then I'll just add the beads on top. So I'm just adding my crystals on top of what I just made, and I'm just going to be adding some tacky glue, and then I'll add the crystals on top. And if you look at theirs, you'll see that it's borealis, and I love that one, so I'm just going to sprinkle it with my iridescent glitter. And here's the final look of this one. I'll be using this on my next DIY. I'm making a wall shelf, so stay tuned, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and please click on the screen to continue watching more of my videos. Thank you, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye bye.